since I've been live. Excuse me, I'm trying to have breakfast in the car while picking up my brother's medicine. I kind of have to make a two trips, so it actually three, but I'm at one drugstore. I just picked up some of it, and then I need to go back to the other one and get the other stuff. They weren't there when I got this morning. And I also need to go to the grocery store. But um, my brother was supposed to be getting, he gets food assistance because he's disabled. Um, and I guess I'm his caregiver for that to be able to, um, I'm the administrator basically. So he gets his funds once a month, um, supposedly yesterday. Hey, Philly Cat. Hey. So, but somebody stole his food stamps electronically yesterday. And I I don't know how to feel about this. First of all, I was like, um, I'm glad that I was able to buy him groceries last week. So I got him some things, and I'm trying to stock up too on some things that I know he needs or he likes, rather than to try to just get fast, quick, easy stuff. He eats a lot of food, and it's nice to try to have his pantry with stuff in it. But and that was my intention for this month, to start, getting more things that I know that he likes, like dried goods, things like rice, vegetables, and things like that for the pantry, um, for his pantry. But I checked. They have a system online where you check to see when the funds are there, and for a reason. And something told me, you know, when it comes to, like, they make the process easy to report stolen money, to report lost cards and stuff. Like, they make it way too easy for a reason, because apparently food stamp theft is very common, especially electronically. And so, um, interesting. Well, I'm glad that you gave me some money. My brother's disabled. Um, I don't know why you would have to brag about something like that, ma'am. That's interesting. Or you're probably a troll. Who knows? Um, so yeah, so I checked yesterday just because I know I'm stocking up on his pantry. Knowing to strategically, I need to go get certain things. You know. Oh, thanks, Philly Cat. Yeah, this is probably a troll. Um, but I look at it. First of all, it's looking funny because normally it would say loading the card, like there's like a spreadsheet there, and it's like it'll say something like loading the card with the amount. It didn't say that. It said some grocery store in, of all places, Philly Cat, Philadelphia, a name of a grocery store, made a purchase of the full amount minus 1 cent from my brother's card. And I was like, at first I was like, something's not right here. And I don't know if it took me a while to keep looking at it and leaving and going back. And I'm like, and then doing some research. And I'm like, is this like an error? Because it is, I will say the system is a little janky. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of why I'm thinking it's easy for them to steal people's food assistance or whatever. So I go back and I check with the state of Georgia and what it says and all the things, and I go back and I'm like, yeah, it looks like somebody just electronically stole my brother's money, or food assistance money. And so And I did a save. I screenshotted it. I tried to call. Now this is the thing, y'all. So if y'all are not watching the news or paying attention to what's going on with our United States government, with what happened with Doge, what happened with the bill that was just signed, a lot of those things that with the bill that just signed was not going to happen until after the midterm elections in 2026 next year. However, the stuff that happened with Doge, when they fired a bunch of people out of certain offices, there's not people answering phones. So if you're looking to get some kind of like, Social Security, again, that's my brother's alley, food assistance, those folks are not there anymore. Mm. Yeah, that's the thing. I tried to call somebody, there's nobody answering phones. Like Doge has fired those folks. The U.S. The United States Food and Drug Associated, you say, basically that's, a lot of people don't realize that there's the federal list and then there's the state. I might have to call the state, but the state, at least in Georgia, already has something that happened like a couple of years ago, and they kind of was like, look, you do the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into Georgia's call center because, and I did save it. I saved the screenshot and all the things. I'm like, at 5:30 in the morning, I don't know what grocery store was open in Philadelphia. You tell me, you know what I mean? So it's an obvious ripoff. But luckily, again, I have, I'm a saver. I've got money to help him with that for the month. Um, but I'm still looking to make sure that he gets all the things that he needs to get as a disabled person. Yesterday, I talked to his health insurance a little bit too. There are some programs that he can also qualify for that he still needs. He needs an occupational therapist. He's doing well. He's in a good mood this morning. I've been biohacking with him a lot more. Like a lot of this is on my dime, my expense. And that's the thing. It's sad that nutritionally and supplement wise, I'm giving him things that is helping him regrow like brain matter tissue. A lot of his medication, which I just picked up, that's to stop certain functions or non-functions of his mental health. But what's to say to not regrow, right? The difference is, okay, think of it this way. Yeah, you can go get surgery if you broke your arm, you go get surgery. You go get pins, right? And plates or whatever it is you get for broken bones, right? That's the surgery part. But then the healing part comes. And that's the healing part is the nutrition. You got to eat well, you got to rest, you got to drink your water, you got to, regrow your bone. Yeah, no, there was a number, and yeah, it said 24 hours, but there's nothing but a voicemail. I'll try again today. No, it's not even a voicemail. It's an automated thing, like that. No one can take your call. Basically, they're saying no one can take your call. They have Doge fired those folks. I'm telling you. Um, that's what's going on. And the reality is going to start sinking in for the folks who don't pay attention or don't watch the news or don't do this or don't do that. When hospitals start closing and the price of all medicine is going to start going up because of these tariffs. Like, I'm not trying to be a fear monger or nothing, but that's why I was trying to stock up my brother's pantry. I'm gonna have to start thinking because I am a secret prepper too, by the way. Um, so I'm gonna have to start looking around at farmers markets and things like that, and just start strategically stashing while I'm also trying to renovate my kitchen at the same time. That's kind of why I'm looking tired and puffy right now. Um, yeah, tired and puffy. It's all this dust. I'm painting my kitchen. I'm building a sink. It's kind of fun. The sink is this cast iron sink that I got a year ago, and it's heavy. So I'm gonna make my brother work at least a little bit. He can't work technically. See, that's the other thing. It's like everybody's scared about, well, you got to go to work. You got to do. There's some things, if you go deep enough into this law, they say you can do 80 hours a month. That's roughly what, part-time work. It can be volunteer work. Um, it can be a part-time job, or it can be volunteer work. And I think people who are disabled, and I wonder, because I looked into this years ago. I'm gonna let y'all go because I gotta travel. I'm going to an international farmers market that's out of town, that's like at least 20 miles out, and it's definitely cheaper. That was my plan for my brother's food stamp money, to just go stock up like big old, like 5 20 pound bag of rice or whatever. You know what I mean? Um, so um, you can volunteer. I wonder, because there's also, you can volunteer virtually too. A lot of people don't know this, because I looked into it for some reason, because again, as a teacher, I'm trying to figure out how to get, I'm still dealing with student loans too. Trying to figure out what can I do that I don't have to go somewhere and spend money and still volunteer, right? Um, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll film a little. I don't know if, well, on a month. Today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. It's usually kind of busy in there. It's not the DeKalb Farmers Market that a lot of people know of in Atlanta. Like, I haven't been over there in a while. Ooh, it's busy now, and you're not supposed to film in there, but people do that, and that's kind of not cool. Especially because there's seriously immigrants in there now. I wonder what's going to happen at that particular farmers market. But there's another one that's like a chain. I think it's called the International Farmers Market. It's really good. I love it. It's cheap. You can get, got like, if you're a meat eater, and I'm still kind of moving towards plant based, but my brother is still a meat eater, and that's another reason why I go. You can get so much meat for $20. It's like, what? Are you serious? So that's why I'm saying it's more cost effective. Like, it's worth the trip to go. But a lot of folks need to start paying attention. And I'm not trying to be a fear monger or anything like that. But the price of things are going to start going up. They're probably already up. Um, you got to be mindful about, what kind of, yeah, you should do steak for dinner. When I do eat meat, I eat real stuff, but my brother still eats ground beef, and I'm like, why? Anyway. So being mindful about what it is that you're consuming into your body, especially now or not. Now would be a great time to do fasting. I'm a faster as well. I haven't really been doing too much. I'm kind of lightly fasting this summer and eating fresh as much as possible, except for this morning. But I am eating like trail mix, so there's trail mix. But we've got to start fortifying our bodies to consume less. That's also another thing. A lot of folks think that you have to eat 6 times a day. You really don't. You really don't. Um, if you're interested, let me know. I actually have a fasting protocol I wrote. If you're interested out there, just let me know. I might just send it or put it out somewhere where you can get it. Um, because now's the time. It's not even a matter of trying to look good or look skinny or whatever, the vanity part of it. Some of it is just cost effective. Like, I don't have to worry about, like, how much money am I spending every day for lunch or whatever. If I'm just eating certain things every day, I already know how much it costs. Or not eating, you know? I'm not skipping breakfast just because I'm poor. I'm fasting. It's 2 in 1. You're actually, helping your body. You know what? I think, speaking of that international farmers market, do they ship? I don't know. I don't know. I'll get back with you on that, Philly Cat. I'll find out. But it's a good farmers market. But anyway, yeah, I do have a fasting protocol. Um, and then I do various types of fasting. Right now, I'm focusing in on just fresh fruit and veg. Like last summer was great. Like I like the allergies that I'm having now. It's only because I'm dealing with dust and dirt and construction stuff, and my allergies too. But last year, my allergies were like almost nowhere, like because I was eating fresh plums and peaches and sprouts and stuff like that. So I was really taking care of my health. In the summertime, it's easy to eat fresh and cheaper. I am thinking about trying to can some peaches too. That's another thing. So um, I am going out of town in the next couple of weeks. Um, so a lot of folks don't realize, like, I'm a musician, y'all, and I'm about to go um, overseas to record. And it's been a long time coming, a planning of it, and I've been worried about my brother about it. But his health is improving because I've all the things I've been doing. I need to just go ahead and just write it all out. Um, for others to learn and to grow with that because you know he might not ever get to be 100%, or maybe he will. I don't know. That's the thing. I keep saying like he might not ever get to be 100%. That's just me protecting myself. But what if he makes a full recovery? And that's a possibility too because he seems to be really receptive to the things that I've given him so far, like the taurine, been working really good for his brain, and now I'm on MPC powder and oil. I used to do that a lot myself. I'm now have him on mushroom coffee. Um, yeah, canning. Yeah, I'm gonna try when I come back. Hopefully, the price of fruits will still be down. Canning peaches and stuff, and hopefully, my kitchen will be. If not my kitchen, it'll probably be my brother's apartment kitchen, and just do it there because um, my kitchen is under construction. But I'm going to the UK, the United Kingdom. Yeah, let me do a humble brag. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to the United Kingdom. I'm going to record at, if you know Peter Gabriel, the singer songwriter, he has a recording studio in the United Kingdom. We are going to be recording there. Yes, Sledgehammer Guy. I don't know if he's going to be there though. They said that he is not. Like he's doing other stuff. Um, and we've been told not to take pictures in certain areas of the studios because it's a huge, it's like an estate. But there's certain areas that we're not going to be allowed to be taking pictures and stuff. But my band and parts of my band and me as a soloist, I'm going to be doing some work there too as Nerd Queen um, for like a week or so. It's going to be awesome. I'm trying to. Yes, I love that video, by the way, I did. But yeah, so this is like a lifetime opportunity that I've been kind of like sitting on and kind of like really like feeling, I don't know, feeling all kinds of mixed emotions on it because I don't want to leave my brother in his time of need, but he is improving a lot. And I've got the nurses, and hopefully the system's up enough to where he will be okay for a week. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh, cool. Yeah, he seems like he does a lot of master classes. Like one of our bandmates, he's gonna practice. Well, not practice. He is our executive producer, not Peter Gabriel, but he's been taking classes from Peter Gabriel and all those other producers out there in those streets. Like, I don't want to keep name dropping, but Now our bandmate, he wants to be our executive producer, which we're letting him be, and he's doing a good job, by the way. Um, Rounding us up and stuff. And I have to be the vocal coach because apparently a lot of our singers are very shy and they keep saying, well, Monica can go ahead and sing the song. It's like, how about Monica teach you how to sing your own song instead of me singing your song? So yeah, I don't know. We'll do a behind the music kind of thing of our band. So we're getting close. And I also, like I said, me as Nerd Queen, I'll be doing some stuff. Probably just, I don't know, more composing. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. I'm not bringing any instruments. I'm bringing my drum machine though and my computer, and we'll see what happens. I do a lot of ambient stuff, and my other band, which is kind of like music, southern music. He is in my other band. I know it's too many bands. Um, we're gonna try to do something outside of the studio because it's like it's out in the middle. It's out in the country, y'all. Like think of the English countryside. I know with a pond and ducks and stuff. I'm just like, oh well, you can always watch them. I don't know how much older, but yeah, I've been doing this for since 2021. This new channel, but I do have a music channel. It's still rusty, dusty. I haven't done much on there at all. Some meat. Wait, from the farmers market? Hold on. Give me about give me about an hour to get down there. I'm gonna come back on, or either I come back on here or I'll text you and let you know. Cause I think they have a chain. This particular farmers market is a chain, and I just happen to be going to the one that's closer to me, which is still 20 miles, almost 20 miles away. Oh, they've improved. Oh, well, thank you. Uh, yeah. So I'm trying to get myself back into the swing of things. It's been 6, 7 months. Like my brother, not to say that it was a bad thing that my brother he was in an emergency. He had a time of need, and I literally had to stop, drop almost everything, and still work too. There were some times where I would leave work at 3 o'clock, drive 2 hours looking for him when he was missing, still didn't find him, and drive 2 hours back in the middle of the night and still go to work the next day, like when he was missing in September and October. But we're in a good place now, you know? Well, okay. If you look up New World Studios, I think it's called New World. See, again, I'm discombobulated, but it's in Box, UK, Box. So the closest town is Bath. So yes, we're gonna go to, I don't know. Some folks want to go to the Roman baths, and I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. I'm traveling. I'll be traveling when they say they want to go and jump into the Roman baths, and I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. So the nearest town is Bath, UK, but the studio is in Box. It's probably like a couple miles from Bath. Um, Mead. Ooh, yeah. You know what? I need to think about that because I'm traveling light, y'all. Like I got my carry on. It's a big carry on. I was already looking at my clothes. We're gonna be recording most of the day. I just need a blanket, and I just wear the same clothes. No, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be weird like that. But um, I am gonna have my rain boots and my rain jacket. They say it's gonna be kind of damp and wet down there, up there, over there. So I'm dressing for warmth, more like some light jackets and a sweater and some rain boots. Um, yeah, but yeah. So thanks for hanging out for a bit. Yeah, I need to head on down to the farmers market now, and then I'll get back to you, Philly Cat, on at least the address, and then yeah, I'll see about some mead. I'm not scared. I don't know what what the with the climate of what's happening out here in these streets in the United States. Would are they gonna detain me or can I ship it? That kind of stuff. I'm not trying to get held up. I mean, there are worse places to be stuck. If they say, like, ma'am, you can't come back to the United States, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Raggedy United States, I don't care. No, no, I had to come back for my family. All right, so let me go. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for um, nice conversation and just checking in. Things are moving along. I'm just really busy. I'll be going in 2 weeks. Might go live that day that I ship out. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. My phone service might be spotty. I think we'll have Wi Fi on the estate. So I don't know if I'll be able to go live in the studios or not. We'll see. All right. See you later. Thanks for watching. And then, yeah, I'll probably find a way to make that protocol public for y'all. People need to know how to take care of their bodies. Seriously. Okay. Be safe out there. Peace.